Everybody seems to be coming here, to this place. Everybody from everywhere is here. You find your niche and discover new things. We have to accept or embrace change, but how do you do it as an individual, as a community? In capital cities, inevitably people are welcoming outsiders. I was a little box in Lithuania, and London opened this box. I came here to be myself, to be accepted as who I am. In London, no one judges who you are. No one judges your nationality. Sometimes you have to adjust yourself to the environment. You have to be a bit flexible. We like foreigners coming in, but usually the young ones. British are obsessed with fences, and you can't stop migration. You can't build a fence around the country. We have to adapt to migration rather than control it, stamp it up. It is a very British thing, this "my home is my castle" territorial masonry. I find interesting in London that the people are very diverse and very kind and humble. And it is humbling experience when you come to the city and people, strangers, are kind to you. People are on the streets all the time, so you feel a bit safer. When over here, you can't climb the trees apparently. I got caught on the school trip by the policeman. The melting pot of different cultures is making us creative, but it is also the way I am. First year, I stayed mostly at home because it was so cold, like trapped in the jail. The eyelashes go frosty, and as you walk, the snow makes the crashing sound. It is something very special. You play in the snow and you forget it is cold. The sound brings you in. Just me and my bicycle, no one else. It is very rewarding. In Latin culture, everything has to be perfect. It is Catholic that goes through the prism of light. In Malaysia, you can see people catch the fish, but they always put it back. When I was younger, I did not treasure much about history. If you are happy with who you are, you would not destroy the past. You have to be very careful. If you have thrown it away, destroyed it, it is gone for future generations. We have Persepolis, and some people, because of the lack of the education or something, go there and pick some stones and are very happy that they could buy something for it or keep it for themselves, put on the walls. That is weird. Some people are very proud of themselves to have provided artifacts for the British Museum, but they stole it from our country. I remember Idi Amin. In Hong Kong, we lack culture and history because of the speed. Everything is fast, trendy. Here, people talk more about history and architecture. My husband says King's Cross used to be dangerous and now it is a regenerated place, and I always say, forget about the past. Move forward. If you love the past, you do not want changes. But slowly, British people have a better grasp of history. Here, traditions are keeping well. I would never see dragon dance so close in Hong Kong. I would not get gardening in Hong Kong. In the concrete city, you cannot have it. When you are far away from home, you revalue what you left behind, things that you took for granted. You start reviewing things and get more interested in things that were not important, especially culture, art, expression of where you come from, and you are much more aware. You do not miss anything about your home. We are all unsettled now. I am Brazilian, but at the same time I'm not Brazilian. Sometimes to get in contact with the Brazilian community can be very painful. If I am here, I feel very Brazilian. In Brazil, I feel British. This duality used to bother me, but I'm okay with it now. Maybe that is why immigrants do better, because they have two sides of the coin. They can see an alternative to something that has been used here. They are more resourceful, in a sense. Identity is the link to history of the place. When you are in the country that develops quickly, A lot of historical places and artifacts are usually destroyed to make way for progress. So where these are destroyed, it is very difficult to create an identity because historical artifacts are lost. These are entities that are built in time, and they actually reflect who you are, and they make the place of the country.